Hello everyone, Martin Riggs here. Welcome to this episode of Replay Theater. I have a game here featuring the GK, the Großer Kurfurst, brought to us by Elendil, friend of the channel. Thank you very much for sending this in. Looks like it, based on the endgame screens that I saw, this looks like it's going to be a pretty good game. I'm very interested to see this. So let's take a quick look at our matchup right now. Looks like we've got a Haku as the CV on the enemy team. Obviously being tier 10, we are top tier. Best way to always be top tier is, of course, to play tier 10. Let's see, what else do we have? Fair amount of battleships here. I see the Borgonia over there is definitely a dangerous ship, as well as the Thunderer. Thunderer can obviously light a lot of fires, but that's always a dangerous ship for something like the GK that does tend to get burned down by a lot of different things. So one thing I noticed is I see premium consumables, which I really like, with the exception of the fighter plane, which is fine. What you want to do is, if you want to avoid spending the credits on premium consumables, pick the least important ones to avoid going premium. So I see that Elendil has done that here. I see damage control, the repair party, as well as the hydro, all premium, so that's really good. You get the enhanced cooldown as well as the extra charges. I cannot recommend that enough. And it looks like Elendil is going to follow Mishima toward D here. I'm not sure if this is a secondary build or not. We're going to probably find out here in a minute. I see a lot of ships moving. See that Hindenburg and the Chapiev over there, moving into that very easternmost position. I generally don't like that position for a lot of ships to go. It's good for one ship to go over there. But if you see a lot of ships going over there, don't do it, because you give up a lot of map control and you can't fire back very effectively. I see we're spotted now, which means there's a destroyer somewhere in the vicinity, out there north of D. A few shots coming in from the Iowa here. At the moment we get undetected here, we'll know where that destroyer is for the most part. Ooh, big chunk there. Would have liked to have seen a bit more angling as we made that move across, but that's alright. Let's see, this Edinburgh looks like they would like a few citadels potentially. Kind of cruising out there in open water. Alright, all the guns are off. Let's see. Here's hoping. Oh, one pen. Oh, very unfortunate there. Looked like a pretty good shot. It happens, though. Nice job adjusting speed there, dodging some of those incoming shells. I really liked that. Anytime you can make a little bit of maneuvering, you can change your speed a little bit. Anything that's fired at you from long distance is going to be... it's going to be very difficult to hit you if you're doing little maneuvers like that. I really like that. See some torpedoes coming in. This Shima looks to be awkwardly positioned. Wow. All right. And that Shima took the torp there, unfortunately. Can't really tell which ship fired those torpedoes. Let's take a look at the destroyers we have. There's a Yugamo and a Harugamo. Okay, so it had to be the Yugamo. Set of 4. We're still detected here, which means that that destroyer is somewhere in D, on the north side of D there. Poppin' hydro, good idea. Oh, they snuck around all the way over there. Interesting. Like they're gonna smoke up. I didn't see the secondaries pop off there, so we might be using manual secondaries, would be my guess. Alright, I like this push here, though, because we've got another GK next to us. I like this. We're pushing towards that Edinburgh. I like what I'm seeing here. Radar's up from the Chapiev. Oh, let's get a shot on that Edinburgh. Do it now. Oh, they were behind the island already anyway. Good radar, though, by the Chapiev. I like how Elendil's pushing here. What you need to recognize is a situation where you've got an advantage on your flank. You need to win that flank as quickly as possible, because you see that A side is not doing well. They're kind of overrun. So you really have to be aggressive here. And Elendil's doing a good job of that right now. That Yugamo over there. That's definitely a problem. Do have Hydro up. It must be just outside of Hydro range.
Torpedoes to starboard.
Now, the Yugamo does have the option of running a torpedo reload booster in place of smokescreen. But since we've seen a smokescreen from them, we know that they're not doing that. That's good information. We saw another set of torpedoes, so we know that they've fired recently. Not a lot of damage to speak of here in this game so far. But I like the positioning. I like how we've been aggressive here. Looks to be a pretty good shot on a fairly broadside Vlad here. Oh, very nice. A Citadel. That'll be a big chunk. That definitely hurts. Alright, so that is one DD down. That is very, very good. As Iowa's sailing pretty broadside. Just waiting for that island to clear, I'm sure. There we go. A little bit of a mistake there, though, because the back guns hadn't cleared the island. Should have waited for just a moment. Nice shot, though. Good Citadel. Could have had a few more shells on target, though. You notice a couple of those clipped the island, unfortunately. So one thing you want to do is, when you're trying to wait for an island to be clear from your guns, you want to zoom out real quick. And you want to take a quick look and see, like, okay, you know, look at the angle your guns are firing at. Are they going to hit anything? Are they going to hit this island that I'm trying to get past? Could have ended up with another shell or two maybe on target. You never know. But those things can make a difference in the long term. Oh, good shot there. Well led. Well executed. Got the dispersion. Alright, it's definitely time to start pushing toward A. And Elendil is headed that way. Ooh, 3 pens. Very nice. A couple of really good salvos here at long range on cruisers. That Otago's been scared off, that's for sure. See, so we have the Rune fairly broadside. This might be our next... Be a Dev Strike right here. I'm feeling Dev Strike. Oh, that might be a tad high. I noticed on the minimap that that shot was just a little bit above the ship. Yeah, it was a little too much lead as well, but tough shot at that range, a cruiser. If they make changes in direction, it is going to be difficult to hit them, though. But you can double check your distance if you want to on the mini-map. It's a really good thing to take a look at doing. I'd also... One thing you could do is you hit the plus sign on your keyboard. You can actually make your mini-map bigger. And I'd like to see this mini-map be a little bit bigger. Just makes it that much easier to notice. And that way you can kind of use it to help you aim. So you aim your shot, take a look, see where that little circle is on the map. You know, thinking like, all right, is that the right distance? Kind of a little way to double check yourself. Can be a helpful tool. I'm seeing a lot of good shots here, though. So I'm not being critical of Elendil's shooting here at all. But just one thing to kind of help you be a bit more consistent. I've been trying to incorporate that in my own game as well. Get over. Oh, the back guns clipped the island, sadly. Oh, nice. Double Citadel. Oh. Only 6 shells made it around that island, but 2 of them for Citadels. That's going to hurt. Got a really nice spot here, too. This is a really good spot because the island is protecting the ship from being spotted right now. So nothing can shoot back at us. This is great. This is a really good spot. If you can find these little spots where you have shots and nothing can shoot back, take advantage of those anytime you can. Oh, here's the Friedrich coming around. Definitely have to change the game plan here, I think. Probably that Friedrich is going to have to start being the focus of our attention. Getting another shot on that Thunderer. Ooh, that looks really good. Oh, nice. Another Citadel. 5 overpens, though. A bit unlucky. I do like this positioning, but I am concerned about... We need to deal with that Friedrich over there. So right here. Oh, there he goes. Perfect. Notice on the mini-map, it was just a little bit long, and I saw that slight adjustment there. Really well done. That should be really good distance. I mean, you're always at the mercy of RNG, of course, when you fire those kind of shots at this range, but I really like that subtle adjustment there. Got those shots online. That they're going to burn down. Nice. Good job, Chappie. You have really good shooting there at the Thunderer. Been very impressed with this so far. Alright, let's see. We're going to probably turn back and deal with that Friedrich. We've got 3 caps now. The situation's looking good. Even on ships. We have lost the CV, though. Our carrier is dead. Was our Lexington? Oh, it was a Midway. Excuse me. Midway's down. They still have their carrier, the Haku. So the Haku is very dangerous, especially to a ship like the GK here. Very thin deck armor. Very, very strong vertical armor on the sides there. But deck armor, very weak. Easy to Citadel. Although Elendil has been lucky so far. They have not been focused by the CV whatsoever. Kind of an awkward situation here. The turning circle is not very good on the GK. So it looks like we're going to have to pull somewhat of a tactical Notzer, if you will. But the enemy team's all kind of stuck up there at B right now, so not really much incentive to go push and run after them. If they want to stay up there, they're going to lose the game. So being patient here is the right move. Don't need to be super aggressive. Would have liked to have seen him take that shot. Alright, spreading out the shells a little bit. Not a bad idea. If you're firing at something really far away, not a bad idea to do a little bit of chain fire there. Like you just kind of hold down the left mouse. Oh, wow. Really, really good shot there. 5 pens. Nice. So basically they just kind of spread them out in a line there a little bit. And ended up hitting a bunch of them anyway. Really good shot there. Alright, looks like some torpedoes are coming in after the Hindenburg. The Hindenburg's probably going to go down here. Haku Torps will kill a Hindenburg if they both hit. Yep.
Torpedoes to port.
Alright. So we still got the points lead. And now looks like we're going to be the focus of our friend the Haku. Kind of a tough spot here.
Problem solved, sir.
Very much a tough spot. Oh, got the steering gear knocked out. And we just used damage con. Double fire. Oh boy. Tough situation here. That's one reason that I've been trying to not use damage control on a single flood. I mean, obviously Elendil got very unlucky here, but kind of a tough spot. Let's see. See what we have to shoot at here. Fires are almost out. All right. The rudder's back up. That's good. Oh, there's the Vlad. We'll get those rear guns around. Oh, they're very broadside. Very broadside. Looks good. Oh, if these are on target, this could be very juicy. Oh, those look at that dispersion. That's amazing. My goodness. What sort of blood sacrifice did Elendil have to make to land that shot? I have never seen dispersion so perfect. And a very well-placed shot, by the way. But oh my gosh, that dispersion was just glorious. I want some of that. Don't we all? Really good shot there. Double Citadel, taking out the Vlad. Got a very large points lead now. So really it's going to come down to whether or not a team can survive here. Zatago is in a pretty dicey spot. They are a little bit far away, though, so that might be their saving grace, is that if you're about 15 kilometers away from a battleship, you can usually dodge pretty well if you're in a cruiser. We'll see if they elect to do that. And we are spotted. We've managed to heal back up to 31,000 points. So all that fire damage, that flood damage, all of that is completely repairable. Ooh. Well, hello there. The secondaries are popping off. A couple of ricochets there, a bit unfortunate. Damage control is single fire there. I would like to see that fire just be allowed to burn, honestly. Because you're in secondary range, so the odds of getting another fire are very high. So I'd like to wait until you get that second fire. Okay, decent hit there. And they're going to win on points. Nice! Really solid game there by Elendil. Thank you very much for sending that one in. A lot of really good things that I saw there. Patience when it came to lining up shots. The dispersion was obviously good. You can't control that. So all you can do is try and line up good shots. I feel like Elendil did a really good job there of lining up a lot of really nice shots. And they were rewarded with some good dispersion and a fair amount of citadels. So all in all, really good game there. I would have liked to have seen a bit more maneuvering to avoid some of those Haku torpedoes. And also the damage control use on the single fire. I would have liked to have not seen damage control used that soon. That being said, those are pretty nitpicky things. All in all, a very solid game, and I really enjoyed it. Thank you very much for sending that one in, Elendil. And if you'd like to see your videos, your replays featured on our replay theater here, please feel free to send me your replays, and I will have the email address below in the description, and also I'll have our Twitch channel address below in the description as well, so you can check out some live gameplay there. Thank you very much, and I really appreciate all of your support. Thank you.